Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing my Sephora VIP sale haul, plus my recommendations of products that I use all the time that are available at Sephora that you can get during the sale at a discount. It is a tiered sale, so I'm Rouge, so I got 20% off of everything, which was really, really nice. Sephora does this, I think, like 2 times a year. So it's not super frequently, but obviously a really great time to shop. As always, I will link everything that I talk about both in my haul portion and my recommendations portion down below. If you guys love beauty as much as me, I'm sure this is one of your favorite times of year as well. So super excited just to chat makeup, beauty, all the newness and all that, and some favorites with you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure to do so and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm gonna start with the haul so we can run through 2 things I'm gonna include in this haul, but I was impatient and purchased these before the sale, which was super dumb. Don't do that like me, but the sale is going on right now. It started on my birthday, actually, April 5th, which was exciting. So I got to shop on my actual birthday at the Sephora sale, but it goes till, let me jump on Sephora's website. I wanna say the 15th? Yes, it goes till the 15th. And it is a tiered sale, but even the lowest tier, which is Insider, is completely free to sign up. Like you can literally make the account today and you can still get 10% off of your whole purchase. If you're a VIB, it's 15%, and if you're Rouge, it's 20%, depending on how much you typically spend and shop at Sephora throughout the year. But 2 products that I just had to get as soon as they came out because I really wanted to try them. And you guys will see me feature these in upcoming videos. But the first is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops. I actually really like the original Watermelon Glow Dew Drops from Glow Recipe, but these ones are like supposed to be a bronzy one. That's what it looks like. Ooh, okay, actually really pretty. Everyone and their mother, brother, sister, like every brand is making a kind of bronzy glow drop, but I actually really like that. It has the same watermelon scent as the original one. Okay, I'm excited to try this. And then I also got this new Refi Lash Sculpt Mascara. This I have tried. It's very, very interesting. This is what the wand looks like. It's a curved wand. So it's basically supposed to be like the perfect wand for your lower lash line. I did a video on this on my TikTok, so check there if you wanna see my thoughts. I'll probably feature it in an upcoming YouTube video as well. Very interesting product. My TikTok is @KellyStrack_official if you want to check it out. But I will tell you guys that I did like it. But check out the video because it's cool to like see me actually use it. But like I said, I could definitely include it in an upcoming YouTube video as well. So those are 2 things that I picked up before the sale because I wasn't thinking. But now let's get into the sale stuff. Okay, first things first, I have seen this everywhere. Sol de Janeiro really did like a full marketing campaign for their sunscreens. These are their new sunscreens. This is the Rio Radiance. I got the body sunscreen because this is 100% mineral sunscreen. It has been such a struggle to find a body mineral sunscreen. Almost all sunscreens for the body are chemical sunscreens. And any mineral one I've ever tried is really drying, leaves a really like thick white cast, and I just always hate them, which is so weird because there's so many nice mineral sunscreens for the face, but for the body, it's just super lax. So when I saw this was completely mineral, I was like, oh, okay. It doesn't have any of those crazy chemicals. It's just 20% zinc oxide. That's the active ingredient. Let's smell it. It smells pretty good. It doesn't smell as good as some of their other products. Let me get some out on my hand. Squeeze a little bit. Okay, a little thicker than I anticipated. I'm a little nervous. And it is like white, but it's supposed to leave the skin glowing and not leave a white cast. Oh, okay, this actually feels, oh, wow. All right, this actually feels much better than like 99% of other mineral body sunscreens that I've tried because it actually like did not leave a white cast and blended in really easily. The scent I don't love as much as like the other Sol de Janeiro products, but this is a sunscreen, so obviously it's gonna smell a little bit like a sunscreen at the same time. I don't mind it. So I'm excited that I got this. I feel like for the summer and stuff, it's gonna be really good. It's SPF 50. But if you have a favorite body mineral sunscreen, please let me know, and I will check it out. Okay, new product that I got that I'm excited about. This is the Say Slip Tint. So this is the Radiance All Over Concealer. This is brand new from Say. I got it in shade 3. I've heard good things about this, have not gotten a chance to try it yet. We'll definitely use this in an upcoming video. That's what it looks like. This shade actually looks like it'll be perfect. I really like Say products. Most of the products that I've tried from them, I really enjoy. So very high hopes for this concealer. Hopefully it's good. I also grabbed a backup on one of my favorites. This is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. I got this one in the shade Cedar. This is one of my OG favorite concealers. So I grabbed a fresh new one of this because the one that I had, I was literally scraping the sides of, so I was well overdue. This is such a beautiful concealer. Full coverage, but not drying, lasts really well. I absolutely love this. Hourglass products are so good. It is a bit on the pricier side, like most of their products are, so loved that I was able to get it during the sale. save a little money on it. Okay, I really wanted to try a new foundation during the sale, and I was looking all around Sephora, and there was nothing that was really jumping out at me that I really wanted to try foundation-wise that was like new. And I was looking at the Huda Beauty section, and I realized that I have never tried the Faux Filter foundation from Huda Beauty, which is really surprising. I feel like this is a very popular foundation, and it's supposed to be a luminous matte finish. That's what sold me on it, because I actually like the look of matte finish like on my skin, but I have dry skin. So the fact that this kind of gave you like the best of both worlds, I was like, all right, let me give it a try. They were really low on the stock, like of the shade range. So one of the sweet associates at Sephora helped to shade match me to 250. So hopefully this will work. We'll obviously have to see, but I definitely want to try this. This is not new, but it's supposed to be full coverage, luminous matte finish, supposed to be really long wearing. The associate had really good things to say about it, so I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. Because I know people love this foundation. I just can't believe that I've never tried it. It's been around for years now, I think. So I got that. So I'm excited to try that out. Also got some new lippies. These are from Giorgio Armani. These are the High Shine Hydrating Oil Infused Lip Glosses or Lip Glosses. So they're basically like lip oil lip gloss hybrid. So I got this in shade 03, which this is what that looks like, more of like a neutral. And then I got shade 05, which is more of like a pretty kind of pink. So I thought these were both really, really pretty. I've been really loving, like, let's go in with this one, shade 05. Just having like a more hydrating lip on. Like today I just have a lip gloss, no lipstick on underneath. I'm starting to get those little lip crusties because it's been on for a while. Ooh, this feels incredibly hydrating, so I like that. Really, really nice. Very pretty. Okay, so got those two. Grabbed two of these Supergoop Glow Screens. I love these. I actually initially wanted to get their new, what do they call it? It's like the new Supergoop product. This is what I went for. I think it's called the Protectini, is it? Protect Tint. So this, it looks like that. So that's initially what I wanted to get, but then when I was reading about it, it said that that has a matte finish to it, which I know I just said that I like the way matte finishes look, but for a sunscreen, I didn't know about that, because a lot of times I'll use sunscreen kind of as like a base layer before my makeup. So going in with like a matte base layer, or like almost a matte primer, would not be something I would normally use on drier skin. So I decided to go with the tried and true glow screen. I know that this works for me and I really like it from Supergoop. So I got two shades. I got Golden Hour and Sunrise, because I do go through these a lot, especially as we go into the summer. So I'll show you the difference. These are nice because they're tinted, so they don't leave any sort of white cast. So let me show you Golden Hour first. That is Golden Hour right there. And then we have Sunrise, which this one is a little bit lighter, a little more gleaming. So I figured like I could probably mix them together if I wanted to sometimes, or use them on their own. I think if I was just going in with just like this alone on my face, I would probably use the darker one if I was using it as more of like a makeup primer, the lighter one. Or you could of course like kind of mix them together, but they give a really beautiful glow to the skin, and then obviously are protecting you with their SPF aspect. Okay, we're almost getting to the bottom of my haul. Next, I have the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the originals. I've been loving the neutrals one, which is the more cool tone one that just came out, but I actually got this as a gift. Oh, and I just ripped the box. Oh my God, I need to be more careful. I'm gonna leave this in the box. I'm gonna show you mine. Y'all know what this looks like probably. I've used it a billion times. Grabbed mine so I can show you without messing that one up. This is what it looks like. Really beautiful, neutral, all matte palette. Perfect for every single day. And then the last thing that I got, this was very interesting to me. This is from Living Proof, and it's a hairspray, but also a heat protectant. So what I was thinking of using this for is in the summer, especially when it gets super humid, my curls never last. In like the fall, spring, winter, I'm good. Like they will last for days. The summer can be difficult with the humidity because my hair naturally is straight. So I will spend all this time curling my hair, go outside and it's just straight really quickly. But I have noticed that if I use hairspray on my hair first before I go in and curl, it helps to hold the curl a lot better. That's a tip that one of my hairstylist friends had given me, but it's not great to do that every single day because it is a bit more damaging to the hair. But the fact that this was a hairspray and a heat protectant in one, I was like, oh, all right, so it should be good, you know? I don't know. So I picked it up. I'm gonna try it and see. It says medium hold, but I liked that it was kind of like a combo hairspray heat protectant. So I thought that for the summer could help me kind of hold my curls a little bit better. So we'll see. So let's move on now to my recommendations. Now I have quite a few things. I don't want to talk too much about every single product because I could go on for days, but this video will be 2 years long, which y'all don't want. So we'll do a little like mildly rapid fire, but let's get into it. All right, and I have things across all ranges. I have makeup, skincare, hair care, a hair tool that I actually really have been loving. You know what, I guess because we just talked about the Makeup by Mario palette, I'll show you the new neutrals one. This one I love. It is so beautiful. Let me put it next to the original so I can show you guys the two. next to each other because I had this as one of my recommended products to pick up. So this is the neutrals, and this is the original Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. So this one's a lot more cool toned, this one's a lot more warm toned. Both are beautiful. All matte palettes, shades are very pigmented, very blendable, really, really good. So you can't go wrong with either depending on what color story you like better, but I did include this in like my little recommendations. So both really good products. Just wanna show you guys them right next to each other. Up next, a foundation favorite. So this is one I've recently really been loving. This is the YSL All Hours Foundation. This is really, really nice because it's a full coverage, but it feels very light on the skin. It's not gonna be super heavy on your skin, and it wears beautifully. It claims up to 24-hour wear. I personally have not worn it for 24 hours, but I have definitely worn it for like 12, and my skin still looks really, really good. This does also have SPF in it, which is great. Again, as we move into the warmer weather months, having that additional SPF protection in a foundation is obviously always helpful. So love that, and it's just very beautiful. It has, I would say, more of a natural finish. This is also described as a luminous matte foundation, which is what intrigued me about the Huda Beauty one to try, because that's also how the finish is described, and I really enjoyed the finish of this. It's not gonna give you any sort of visible glow, but it's not gonna feel drying at all on the skin. So I would say it's like a natural or luminous matte, however you wanna describe it, sort of finish, but a really, really beautiful foundation. I've been reaching for this quite often, so wanted to recommend that. In conjunction with that, I never in a million years thought that I would be a brush foundation blender outer girly. But recently, this Tarte brush, this has been out for so long, but I've been using this to blend out my foundation or like liquid products, and it blends everything out in like 2 seconds. I mean, it's a huge brush, but it gives the most airbrush, flawless look to your face. And like literally, no matter what foundation you're using, this is really gonna make it look good. Let me get you the exact name of this, but they do have it at Sephora. It is called the Buffer Airbrush Finish Foundation Brush, which that's perfect name for this because it's so stinking good. I'm telling you, I really, really love this. I used it on my foundation today to blend it out, and it just boop, 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 2 seconds. Like, it's faster than a beauty blender and gives a bit more coverage than a beauty blender does. So I really, really like this, and never thought that I would be like a brush blender foundation person, because I've always used a beauty blender to blend my foundation, but that's really a good product. Speaking of looking airbrushed and flawless, I feel like a broken record because I've talked about this so many times, but this Laura Mercier powder is so stinking good. It is so difficult to find. Like, the only place you can find this is like Sephora's website. It's very difficult to find, but it's so good. This is the Laura Mercier Tone Up Powder. So it's different than their like normal translucent loose setting powder that's been around for like a million years. This is the Tone Up Powder. The shade is pink. I have this to set my under eyes. I use this every single day to set my under eyes. It is so smoothing, blurring, and brightening. It is not at all drying. It just sets everything in place. You could use it all over your face as well. Today, I just have it like basically underneath my eyes and my T-zone, but it is the best powder. I love this stuff. I don't know why it's not more readily available, but it's so good. It is worth every single penny. I've repurchased it so many times. So love, love, love that. Okay, up next, if you are on the market for a new concealer. Now, I want to preface this with like how I think this is best used, but I have been loving this. This is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. Now, this is a self-setting concealer, which is super interesting. You basically do not need to set this with a powder. It does not stay sticky or tacky like most concealers will if not set with a powder. This one dries down almost to like a powder-like finish. Because of that, I don't love to use this on my under eyes because I always like to use this powder on my under eyes to set my concealer. So I don't use this product on my under eyes, but I'll use it everywhere else on my face. It gives a very good coverage. It does not budge, covers up redness, blemishes, hyperpigmentation, anything that you're trying to cover up, and then you don't have to set it with a powder if you don't want to. Because a lot of times I'll just kind of powder underneath my eyes and my T-zone, not the rest of my face, but if I have a bunch of blemishes and stuff going on and I'm using concealer, it can get creasy and kind of settle weird if I don't set it with a powder, where this one doesn't. And I think you could use this on your under eyes. I personally don't because I have drier skin. If you have more oilier skin, or you're the type of person that already doesn't set your under eyes with a powder, you would probably love this on your under eyes as well. I just personally don't use it there, but I use it everywhere else, and it's so, so good. So if you're looking to cover up, again, like I said, acne, hyperpigmentation, redness, anything like that, this is amazing, and I've really been loving it. So wanted to mention that. Also from Makeup by Mario, this is like an OG. I feel like it's not like a super fun product, but it's an OG that I use all the time. That's so good. This is the Soft Sculpt bronzer from him, and honestly, nothing is better. It's a matte bronzer. It blends like butter. I use this on my face to chisel out my cheekbones. I use it on my eyes. Sometimes I'll even dust it on my body. It's just like the most flattering bronzer. It never looks muddy. It never looks like too harsh. It just blends flawlessly into the skin and is so stinking good. It comes in a variety of different shades. I have light medium right here. Sometimes I'll use medium, but most times light medium is kind of perfect for me. And what's nice about these is they're not overly cool toned nor overly warm toned. So you can kind of use them as a contour and as a bronzer, because the tone is more on the neutral side, which I typically like to use something like that rather than a super cool toned contour or a super warm toned bronzer. So I really, really loved this and I use it every single day. So wanted to mention that. Speaking of bronziness, I wanted to show you guys these because I don't think I've ever talked about these on my channel, but I use them a lot like off camera. They're the Glow Sculpts from Say. They're a cream highlighting blush. So they're like a cream product and they're kind of like a glowy blush highlighter hybrid. What I really love about these is the tones give you like the most beautiful bronzy glow. If you want like a blush, but you also want to look bronzed, these are perfect for it. This is the Quartz Glow shade. So this is what it looks like. It's so, so pretty. It gives you a glow, but it doesn't emphasize like texture. I have a lot of texture on my cheeks, so I have to be careful with that. And these ones are very flattering. Another favorite of mine is Bronze Glow. This one is just absolutely stunning. If you have a deeper skin tone, you are gonna love this. I use it too on my cheeks with a little bit of a lighter hand because it is a deeper shade for my skin tone, but it looks so beautiful and just gives you this bronzy, like pearly kind of glow. It's so stunning. They do have some colors that are not super bronzy though either. Like this one is Mauve Glow. If you want something more like mauve-y like that, but the finish on these is just beautiful. And I feel like I haven't heard that many people talking about them, and they really deserve some hype because they really are so, so good. So I wanted to mention those because they're beautiful. Continuing on the glow train, gotta talk about the Rare Beauty highlighters. Now, when it comes to glowy blushes, I actually like the Say ones the best. I do like the new Rare Beauty Glow blushes. You guys are gonna see me trying those out in an upcoming video, but I wanted to get this video up first because the sale and everything is going on now. I do really like the new Rare Beauty blushes. They are beautiful. These ones are a little less glowy, and so I reach for them more personally. But the Rare Beauty highlights, there's nothing better than these. I'm telling you right now. This one is in the shade Exhilarate. It's what I have on my cheeks today. Like, it is just so beyond stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. Just gives you the most insane glow, but is so pretty and isn't like powdery chunky glitter, just like so gleaming and beautiful. I don't know what they put in these. It's like liquid gold, but they're so good. So I love those if you wanted like a new highlighter, something that's really gonna give you a glow like in the summer months. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And then the last like beauty product that I have, everything else is skincare or hair, is this product, which is another one that I feel like I use nearly every day, but because it's kind of like a beginning step, I don't talk about it as much in my videos, and I really should, and I feel like I never hear people talking about these, but these Fenty lip oils are so good. This one is the Melon Treat one, so it's like the more orangey one. There's a cherry one too, that's like a red shade. But normally, like as part of my skincare routine, I will do my skincare and then I'll put this on my lips to kind of hydrate them, and I'll let it soak into my lips as I'm doing my makeup routine. And it's super hydrating, super juicy, really nice lip oil that's not sticky or anything at all. And I really, really love this. And I use it all the time and realize that I don't talk about it enough. So wanted to let you guys in on that as well. Okay, now let's get into the hair, skincare, all of that. I guess I'll start with skincare because I only have one product for skincare, and that is this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This has been an OG of mine forever. Being pregnant right now, I've quickly realized it with my skin that less is more. So I have really scaled back to very minimal amounts of products in my skincare routine and really just using tried and true, ultra kind of hydrating products. And this is one that I have loved for so long. It is not irritating at all to the skin. I have probably gone through 20 tubs of this in my life, and I use this on more than my face. Like I will use this on like my elbows, my knees, any area that gets super dry, even my hands and feet. But it is just a great, like, I don't want to use the term basic in a bad way, but basic in a good way moisturizer. It's just going to moisturize your skin, lock in that hydration, and is so stinking good. Not gonna cause irritation or anything funky to the skin. I think it has like, yeah, colloidal oatmeal, which that helps with like irritation of the skin. I know people that have like eczema and stuff use this, and it's just very hydrating, good for sensitive skin, no artificial fragrance, anything like that. So an OG fave of mine if you want some hydration. Now for the hair, I've definitely been experimenting more with my hair. I took all of my extensions out, so this is just my natural hair. So I've been like relearning how to do my more like thinner natural hair. And a couple products that I absolutely love. One is the Vegamour Hydrate. This entire line is incredible. There's shampoo and conditioner as well that I have in my shower. This is the leave-in conditioner. I apply this in my damp hair before I go in and blow dry it. It works as a heat protectant and also just really helps to tame frizz, flyaways, and really hydrate and detangle the hair. I have very tangly hair when it's wet, and this is a great detangler and leaves my hair like so silky smooth. I definitely see a difference when I do and don't use this. So I love this product. The whole line for Vegamour is incredible. A newer product that I've added into my routine, just again, because my hair feels so much thinner, like it's thinner than I'm used to without the extensions, I added in this Color Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. A lot of people had recommended this, so I checked it out, and it actually is really good. It's a mousse. So I'll just put a couple of pumps of this in my hand and then work it through my damp hair before I blow dry it, and definitely does make my hair fuller without making my hair feel dry, because a lot of other volumizers I've tried, like specifically mousses and stuff, can make your hair feel like straw, like it's just so dry, like yeah, it's voluminous, but now it feels like straw, you know, I don't want that. Where this like keeps my same hair texture and just gives me a little bit of extra added volume. So I have really been liking this. And then also wanted to talk about the Moroccan Oil Heat Protectant. This is really, really nice as well. It does not leave your hair greasy or feeling oily or anything like that, but it's gonna help with heat protectant. I typically use this once my hair has already been like blow dried and stuff. I'll use this on my dry hair, again, because it's not oily or greasy, before I go in with like a hot tool, whether it be a straightener or a curling iron or something like that. So this is really nice for when your hair is already dry and you need a heat protectant that isn't gonna make your hair feel oily. This is really, really good. Okay, down to my last two faves. So one thing that I just wanna talk about, I've talked about this so many times, but it is my favorite perfume of all time, YSL Black Opium. The Sephora sale is always a great time to stock up on either your favorite perfume or if you wanna try a new one, because perfumes are obviously typically more on the expensive range, and Black Opium is just the OG. It smells so delightful. I love this so much. It's just the best scent. If you like sweeter scents, but you want it to still be like sophisticated, that's exactly what this is, and it's just so good. Just trust me on this. If you want a new perfume to try, you'll love it. Okay, now last thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is last but most certainly not least, because this has been a product that I have been loving. So this is from Shark. I had looked into the Shark Flex Style so many times because that looks so intriguing to me, but I do own a Dyson Airwrap, and I'm like, okay, I don't need the Shark Flex Style. It's essentially the same thing. But one thing that the Dyson Airwrap lacks is like a big brush attachment like this. It does have a brush attachment, but it's much smaller. And so I always use that one, but I always wanted like a bigger multi-sided like brush like this. So I looked and Shark had one. This is called their Smooth Style. Full price, this is $99, I think. So then obviously you can get it with your discount for a bit cheaper. But this is such a good blowout brush. I love it. So there's air that'll come through here. There's like different heat settings that you can put it on, but then the sides get heated and they help to kind of do like a curl, like if you wanted to do like at the bottom of your hair, you can like go through like this at the end and like curl it forward, because this all here is heated and it works so well. I love this. So I'll normally like shower, let my hair air dry for a little bit, like 50% of the way, and then go in with this, and it gives me such a smooth, really nice, more voluminous blowout, and I've been loving it. It's a lot easier to use, I think, than the smaller Dyson straight kind of brush attachment. So excited that I have this. It's really, really good. I didn't know what to expect. I was kind of like, all right, I'll try it and I'll see, and I really, really love it, and just gives a beautiful, really smooth, silky finish to the hair. So really, really loved that as well. If you had your eye kind of on like the Shark Flex Style, but it's a little bit over budget, which I completely understand, this is a really, really good option, especially if you want to get kind of smoother, straighter hairstyles. This is perfect for that, but you can definitely like twist your hair and get that blown out look too. It would just be difficult to get like tight curls with this, but you can do a lot with it, honestly. So I really, really love that, and I've been using it every time that I'm blowing out my hair. So love that, and that is everything, you guys. I feel like I've been talking for quite some time, so if you're still here, thank you so much. As always, everything will be linked down below in the description box. So I'll put direct links to Sephora's site where you guys can find all of this stuff. Yeah, but that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.